Hi, my Leos. Welcome to your collective reading for the first half of November 2021. This is a collective reading, so I remind you everything may or may not resonate. I simply ask that you take what does resonate and just leave the rest. If something does resonate with you, I ask you to please hit that subscribe button and that like button as I am growing this channel, and that really allows me to continue to put out readings for you all. With that being said, I am currently accepting personal readings. So if you are interested in one of those, you can just reach out to me using my website below in the description box. And yeah, so let's get started. I'm going to see what your current energies are and just see what messages and guidance Spirit has for you for November 1st through November 15th. Okay, let's see. We have rest and rejuvenation, angel of balance, reversed man holding a coin, reverse healer of the ages. Let's move our little pumpkin over a little bit. Okay, now Leos, Spirit is definitely just telling you all right now, I'm just moving this so you all can get a better look at some of this. But yeah, Spirit is definitely saying take a rest or take a break from something. It feels like some of you all have really been going really hard for something. Like you've been working nonstop, or you've been really just on the go, or just really just working. I'm getting almost like a mad scientist right now, like mixing chemicals. But it's almost like you have really just been working, and it's almost like maybe you've been neglecting yourself or neglecting certain parts of your life, and Spirit is asking you to please just take a step back right now. It doesn't have to be for a month or a week. It can just be for a few hours or just for a day in which you are just really taking time out for yourself, because you don't want to neglect certain parts of yourself and then you aren't able to perform at full capacity or 100% because you're so drained in a certain area of your life. I'm going to see what clarifying messages the angels have for you, Leos. Okay, yeah, for sure. Earth and ground. And take a step back. Wow. Yeah. You see what I literally just said, that Spirit is asking you to maybe take a step back from something. That does not mean to stop what you're doing. That is not the case at all. This is more about almost you're running yourself ragged, and what you're working for is something that it feels like is something big, something that you're really invested in, something that it seems like it could possibly be successful, but right now, because you're so invested, you're not taking proper time out for a certain area or part of yourself. Spirit is asking to please find that balance. It's okay to make sure, it's okay to take time out for yourself. It's okay to take that step back. Earth and ground, that's about really connecting and centering yourself, really getting back to you as who you are at your core, what you're doing this for, really just connecting and calling your energy back to you, because when you're on the go so much and you don't take time for yourself, you're losing your energy, you're giving your energy away. And if you're not taking time to really take time out for yourself, take a step back and call that energy back, you're going to get burnt out, and it's going to take longer to achieve the goals or the results that you're really working for right now. So really just take time out for yourself. Try to find that balance. You're healing from something, or you need to heal from something. I don't know if you started that healing work, but Spirit is saying also incorporate some of this healing work into you taking that step back. I don't know if you're healing from maybe a situation with someone in your life, maybe someone who maybe took away some of your value, took away some of your power, someone who didn't have your best interest at heart. It could be a romantic relationship. I don't assign gender to my reading, so it could be a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be maybe someone or a situation at work, at school. It does not matter, but it does feel like you are healing from something, and it could be tied to maybe another person that really just took away your, like, just made you feel less than who you are, made you feel less powerful than who you are. And this could also be internal energy as well. Some of you all are really hard on yourselves. Some of you all don't really see the value in yourselves. You don't see how powerful you are, how strong you are, how capable you are. And so, and from past experiences as well, it could be inner child healing, some type of shadow work. But Spirit is definitely calling you all to really start to heal if you haven't, or just continue that work if you have been doing it, because it feels like this could also be kind of burning you out, and you're almost not tapping into your full potential and your full energy. You're not using it all because it's parts of you that are almost fragmented that you need to continue to call back to yourself and bring together. And then it feels like once you do that, once you find that time to truly focus on yourself, it really does feel like things will start to take off at a much quicker rate, and all the things that you are dreaming and wishing for are going to start to come in for you much more easier once you do this work. Okay, my Leos, let's see what other messages does Spirit have for you. Let's see. Reverse cornucopia, attachment, woman holding a coin, reverse order romance. And then I'm just going to pull a few of the Angel Spirit Oracle cards. Holy love, listen deeply. So I'm definitely getting some type of personal frustrations about a situation in your life. It definitely feels like during this time you may still be dealing with this personal frustration, or it may happen during this time. Maybe something that you had planned a certain way may not work out how exactly you wanted it to, or maybe it did not. So I'm definitely sensing some type of personal frustrations. It's almost kind of a letdown. It's almost like you're hoping, you're wishing, you're dreaming for something, and it's not happening the way you want it to. That could also mean kind of why Spirit is asking you to please rest and maybe take that step back, because that may be holding you back and creating this frustration. Like, it's almost like some of you all may be burned out in a certain area, and so things aren't happening for you the way you want it to, because you need to do some of that healing work, and that is almost leading to some of the frustrations. I'm definitely getting that. And then for some of you all, it's just maybe just something just didn't work out the way you wanted it to, or maybe something just is not working out. Spirit is asking you to please release those doubts, those frustrations, those fears. Please understand that it's going to work out the way it's supposed to, when it's supposed to. A lot of times the plans that Spirit and whatever you believe in, whatever the plans they have for us, tend to be bigger than our own plan. So if something isn't working out, please understand that you are protected and loved by something bigger than ourselves. You are loved by the Most High. And so please know that you are protected, you are being guided. And if you are feeling really frustrated at this time about something, just know that it was meant to work that way, and that better is coming in for you. Please release those personal frustrations, those worries, those fears, those doubts, because if you don't release those are going to block you from getting what you are deserved or owed, or it may just hold you back and make it take longer. So really just understand that things are happening the way they're meant to for your highest good. With the woman holding a coin and the door to romance, this is not a love reading. This is a general reading, but I sometimes I cover all areas, especially depending on what I get. There may be a situation with someone now. If you are in a relationship and you are perfectly happy and content, this does not really apply to you, but I am getting for some of you all who are watching this, when it comes to matters of the heart, you may also be feeling frustrations there, or maybe kind of just let down. Maybe something in your relationship isn't going the way you want it to, or you're having problems. Maybe just the situationship that you're in isn't working how you want it to. I don't judge, but it just definitely feels like something of the heart. And this could be a friendship or a family, but I'm definitely getting more romantic type of just partnership from this energy. It almost feels like it's almost like some of you all may have lost part of yourselves in a relationship, or maybe you feel like you've lost part of yourselves. It's been hard for you to see your own value because of this relationship. The Spirit is asking you to please listen deeply, and really think about this relationship that you're in and ask yourself, is this the right thing for me? I don't tell people what to do. I don't say, break up with your partner. I don't do that kind of stuff. I just say what the messages that they send to me. But this is definitely a matter of really just contemplation. Maybe you all need to maybe take a step back and reassess your relationship. That could be where some of that resting energy also came in at. But it just feels like for some of you all, you may have been struggling with your significant other. And if you have been doubting yourself, if you've been questioning yourself, you need to reclaim almost some of your power and just remember how loved you are, how special you are, and really make sure you're focusing on yourself. And I don't want to say don't give too much of yourself away, but as you give to someone else, make sure you're also receiving, make sure it's being reciprocated, and make sure you're still giving to yourself. Don't give too much away that you have nothing left for yourself, is what Spirit is just trying to say. And really take this time to just contemplate and really just think over how you want your relationship, how you want your love life to look, what you expect from your partner, what they expect from you. Just really take this time to reflect on them and see if there are any things that could be worked on. But Spirit is definitely saying to really make sure you're taking time for yourself. This is really what the overall energy for this reading has been about for you, Leo. Is about getting back to you, making sure that you're leaving enough in your own cup that you're pouring out for others. Does that make sense? Make sure you're watering your own garden, because you have a lot that you're working towards, that you want for yourself. And you may be feeling frustrated because of different parts or aspects of your life. It could be love, work, so career, educational, school, whatever. But it's like, this is the time to really get back to you, and it's time to start focusing more on yourself. I'm going to see if there are any more messages Spirit has for you. We have strategy. Okay. We have the Sun, reverse 4th chakra, appreciation. And I'm going to see if the angels have any more messages. Okay, opportunity and change, blessings and abundance. Yeah, so Spirit is saying you want a lot for yourself, you want a lot for your life, and that you can absolutely have it all. You can have everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been hoping about, no matter what part. It could be that relationship that you've always wanted, that job, that career, that starting that business, whatever it is that you have for yourself. You have the Sun, so you have so much that you can achieve that is waiting for you. But Spirit is saying, please have a plan, have a strategy, trust in the divine plan, the sacred plan, but it's also about the plan that we're creating for ourselves, because we could go so many different ways. We have freedom, free choice. We have freedom of choice, right? But it's about really tapping into what you want, remaining positive, and really just manifesting it for yourself. Sorry, guys. And you can have whatever you want. So the plan really starts with you. And so you have to have that plan. The Spirit is saying, take this time over the next few weeks to really start to reassess things, and maybe things haven't been working out how you wanted to with that personal frustrations that I mentioned. Ask yourself, is this the only way that I can get what I want? Is this the only way I can get to where I'm going? What can I possibly reassess or change or try again? But really just know that you have to prepare for this. You have to really be intentional. That's really the word that's coming through right now, is being intentional. Being intentional and taking advantage of every opportunity and change. Do not be afraid of change. I feel like a lot of us, it's human nature to kind of shy away from it. We like things to stay the way they are. We're just kind of fearful of it. Spirit is saying, please do not be afraid of change. Do not be afraid to take advantage of opportunities coming your way. Don't feel like because you've been in one place for so long, you have to stay there, or like you're stuck there, because you're not. You can move on. You can change at any point of time. And you can always reassess. And let's just say if this thing didn't work out for you, ask yourself, okay, What can I do next? What can I move on to? So it's really about just being unafraid. Also, following your heart. There may be something coming in during this time in which may not really, it could be an opportunity, but it feels like it's not an opportunity that you may really love or really just be a fan of. Spirit is saying, do not take it if you don't want it. If there's some type of work opportunity or school or whatever it is, maybe it's someone that you meet that, you feel like could be good on paper, but your heart just isn't really into them. Don't do anything that you really don't want to do. Also, start to really try to find that love and that compassion for yourself. Start to really care for yourself. Especially, again, it feels like some of you all are putting others or just things ahead of yourself. Spirit is saying to please stop doing that. And it's okay to care for others and be selfless, but sometimes you have to be selfish and take care of yourself, especially if you give too much of yourself. So just be careful during this time of any type of person or situation that just may not make you feel good, or you just may not really connect with. And Spirit is saying you don't have to take it if you don't want it. Don't feel forced to. Just do what honors you and really create that plan for yourself. Appreciation is going to be the key to you receiving your blessings in abundance. You have to appreciate what you have. You have to appreciate the journey you've been through. So really, it may be a time during this, next few weeks when you're really called to task to really, like your faith may be tested. And I don't want to say that to scare you, but it just may be, like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like maybe for an example, you don't get the new shoes or new whatever that you want that maybe your friend gets or your sister or brother gets or something like that. And you may feel the need to say, I can never get, what they have or get what I want. I don't know. I'm just thinking of an example. You have to make sure that you have an appreciative mindset of the things you do have. Switch from a scarcity mindset to a mindset of abundance, of appreciating and loving the things that you do have, and just loving the things that you don't even have yet. Thanking the universe, thanking whatever you believe in for the things that are still coming to you. Because as you thank the universe and thank them for the things that you don't yet have, you're going to call it in much quicker for yourself. And I do feel that there are so many big things coming towards you, Leo, especially with the blessings and abundance card. There's a lot of great things coming your way, but you just have some work to do. And that work is more so like internal and making sure that you are really focusing and caring for yourself and really creating that plan and following your heart and just not being afraid and cutting off anything, anyone, or removing yourself from situations that don't serve you. I hope this reading is resonating with you, Leos. And if it is, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. And thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I'm just going to pull a few of the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards and see what messages your ancestors have for you during this time. Okay. Whole self-health, natural therapies, balance. You begin writing now. Treat your body well and honor the deities around you. Yeah, so that's definitely again about just the appreciation, whatever it is, however ways you celebrate, you pray, that you show just your appreciation, your thankfulness, just do that. So it could be maybe you pray, maybe you meditate, maybe you go out and do a good act. I don't know. I don't care. Just do that. Honor the deities around you. That's about showing your appreciation. That's about being thankful. That's about just doing what you can to help others as well as, helping yourself. Now, I'm definitely getting, again, that whole balancing yourself and treating yourself well with whole self-health and treat your body well. Again, the physical, the mental, the spiritual, the emotional. Some of you all give too much to others, and it's okay to give, but what are you keeping for yourself? How are you watering your own garden? How are you filling up your own cup so that you may go out there and start to help others, right? Or help others on a global scale? Because I feel like some of you all have really big missions. You've been put here to do a lot of great things. Begin writing now. Some of you all are really creatives. And so Spirit is just saying to really use this time to start formulating your plan. Start to put your ideas down. It's all about that strategy, right? Start to plan for the future. Just really do things that you love, do things that allow you to follow your heart, be creative, express, inspire. A lot of you all have been put here again to do great things and really help to inspire others. So definitely do that while also taking care of yourself. So I'm going to leave this reading here, Leos. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see y'all next time.